Hi, Planty. Hi, I'm Megan. I'm an Agile coach and I'm here as part of the Agile in 7, where we talk about different Agile concepts in less than 7 minutes. Today I'm going to talk about breaking down work smaller and why it is so helpful and how it relates to the analogy of a hamburger. So, first of all, why should we break down our work into bite-sized pieces? Well, project work is inherently unpredictable, and breaking down work has so many benefits. The first one is to improve flow. When work is broken down smaller, it flows through the system much more quickly. We get that value much faster. Secondly, we can reduce the risk of non-delivery. When we break down work smaller, it's more likely that we will succeed at delivering what we say we're going to do. The third reason would be to improve on that shared understanding. When work is smaller, it's much easier for everybody in the team to understand what the piece of work is about, rather than trying to understand all the complexities of a giant piece of work. Breaking down work smaller also assists us to be able to prioritize better. We deliver what is most valuable to the customer before the bells and whistles. The next reason to break down work smaller is to improve predictability. If our work is smaller, we deliver more reliably and more consistently, and we build trust with each other and our stakeholders. Lastly, another benefit of breaking down work smaller is to deliver that incremental value to our customers early and often. We can incorporate feedback much quicker. Over the years, I've worked on many different big pieces of work projects under waterfall methodology, and also breaking down work smaller using Agile. And I can tell you, greater, more fulfilling experience working in an Agile team than on those big, long, mammoth pieces of work. Much more exciting to work on for you and much better result for your customer. Here are some options. Firstly, you could try breaking down by workflow steps. So, for example, create, approve, review, pay, dispatch. Another option is to break down your work by business rules or test scenarios. Over an amount, under an amount, within business hours, outside of business hours. There are many different ways that you can break down work depending on the business rules. The next way you could try to break down work is by the happy day or unhappy day flow. A basic scenario where most of the work flows through with no validation, assuming everything is working. Then you could follow that up with the alternate flows or exception flows. Another way to break down your work is by data types. Perhaps you're building a search function and you want to be able to search by product, color, size, or type. Another great way to break down work is using the good old CRUD method. The order of operations: create, read, update, or delete. You could break down your work by role type. Do you have a customer role, an administrator role, a staff member role, a finance person role, a reporting role? There are many different user types that might access your system. Another great way to break down work is via acceptance criteria. Perhaps you could save some of those bells and whistles for a later time. Separating out non-functional requirements is another great way to split down your work. Non-functional requirements are all those ability things. Scalability, reliability, usability. All of these things can be split off into separate, smaller pieces of work. Finally, you could break off a reduced outcome, perhaps some kind of enabler or spike story to run an experiment to see what might work best. All of these options help us get greater flow, greater predictability, improve our shared understanding, make for a great outcome for our customers. Regardless of how you choose to break down your work, the most important thing is to make sure that you're breaking work down based on business value, with that customer front of mind. To illustrate this, I often use the analogy of a hamburger. Imagine your piece of work is a beautiful, delicious, juicy cheeseburger, a deluxe cheeseburger ordered off the menu. And your customer is your diner at the restaurant. You, the team, are the chef cooking this delicious burger. Under traditional software development methods, we'd deliver the burger ingredient by ingredient. The bun would be the business requirements, the meat patty might be the operational policy, the lettuce could be the development, the tomato might be the unit test. The sauce could be the test plan. The bacon could be the test execution. And the bun, the operational handover documentation. Our poor old diner doesn't get much satisfaction from the waiter just serving them up a bun, or worse, a pile of onions on their own. It's not that valuable to our hungry diner. To get the true value, our diner needs to wait until the whole burger is ready, and that diner is starving. So what can we do? To get value, that diner has to wait for the whole burger to be ready, by which time it's perhaps cold, soggy, and not really what they thought they'd ordered. What can we do instead? We could look at serving our hamburger one delicious, juicy bite at a time. One bite, which has a little bit of bun, a little bit of patty, a little bit of salad, some sauce, and some onions to top it off for them to try straight away. They can start to satiate that hunger straight away. And the best part is that they can give you feedback on that first bite so that the second bite and the third bite can be even more delicious. Perhaps we needed to add more sauce. We can soon add that into the next bite. By thinking about our work in a user-centric or diner-centric way, we're making sure that we put the customer at front of mind of everything that we do, and that what we do is always valuable to the customer. Thanks for watching my Agile in 7 video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment and like. We love to get your feedback so that we can make these videos even better. Bye!